Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Tierfing Gaming and I'm your host for this evening. So we're finally back. Like, we're actually in the new office space, as you can see behind me. Is great. Like, I wanted to do a Tarkov video, to be honest with you guys, but I realized I'm just a little bit too late to really hit 12.7 the way it should. So I'm going to do a reaction to 12.8 or 12.7, my apologies, here in the next couple of days. But I decided to get started that we're going to do something a little simpler, just to kind of get the channel back going and up to speed. So we are going to be doing a let's play of Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. It's a game that I have wanted to actually check out a lot over the years and just never have really. I have played a little bit, including a little bit earlier today. Like, I reinstalled it and kind of gave it a little bit of time, but we're definitely going to give it a little bit different. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I think it's going to be real good, guys. I think everybody here is going to enjoy it a lot. So without further ado, though, guys, let's get right to it. All right, guys, so here it is, Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. As you can see, I have already started the game prior, but we are going to start a new game here. I'm gonna try to keep my edits for this playthrough a little basic, you know, maybe cutting out some loading screens here and there. I'm gonna try to give you my unbridled opinion as much as I can during it. There's a lot of talking as you're moving and stuff, so I'm gonna try not to go over too much of it, but you know, here we go.
Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me.
Some days I wish I could skip opening cinematics that I've already watched today.
Nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she know coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue you. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. They're coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy.
So I love, like, the atmosphere of this game.
That's
Like,
not quite true.
it's just deep and like creepy and dark, and like I don't
Changed.
know how else to describe it.
Like it changed her.
Can you
You
see
know,
over there? Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look. Up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you gave me.
Yes. It is true after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
so I mean, as you guys can probably also obviously tell, like I am a Norse pagan. I'm a Viking to the core.
That's not safe.
I love how they bring the Viking culture and myth into this. I mean, like, yes, the Vikings are clearly, like, the Northmen are like clearly the bad guys in this game, but they just turn out so well. They do so well. I love it. Like, there's really nothing else that you can say.
The sick. Slay.
You know,
Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell.
it's a great, like, and the atmosphere of this game is just so good.
This is not a place of rest.
Like, it's creepy as fuck too. Like, bodies hanging and impaled. Like,
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching?
It's such a,
They're watching her.
like, it's creepy as fuck too, like with the headphones on and like hearing the audio come from different like locations and like,
Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking?
it is really good. I really like it.
She's afraid.
It's solid so far. The little bit I played, like I said, I played up through the first boss, like one of the, because like you have to choose between the two bosses, the illusionist and the fire god. And so I did the illusionist my first time ever trying to play this, and then my graphics card crapped out on me, and I just never came back to it after I got it fixed or replaced. So
There, just out of sight.
really though, like this is just a super solid intro. Like it's long.
Like knows that just enough light.
Like, I feel like that's one of my biggest problems. It's like, I just have to sit there and listen. And I'm not good at that. Like, as you can see, because I've been talking all over this thing so far.
They can feel you.
But, you know.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own.
You know, it is what it is.
Bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Finally. Getting to the point where we can do some stuff? What? No. No, it's not allowed. Not allowed. I don't know. I don't know why I do that. I just like the sound of it, to be honest with you. Like the way it, like the recording sounds. It's awesome.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us?
The facial expressions on this thing are just so good. Like, really so good.
Do not forget my story, Senua.
And we're just gonna try to.
Your darkness comes from hell.
So we're gonna try to move through this section real quick because I've already
They
done
say
it
the burning of a corpse will take you straight.
like twice, 2 or 3 times.
The darkness is coming. It yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on the hunt.
So this part here reminds me a lot of oh my god.
Not this time.
Why can't I remember what it's called? Alan Wake. Reminds me a lot of Alan Wake. Like this, like the
Land of mist
way the darkness hits and stuff, like it's solid.
was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Hell High.
Ugh. Just keeping an eye on the clock, guys. First episode's probably not going to be long. Probably half hour-ish, maybe 45 minutes. And then the goal is to do 1 to 2 of these episodes a week on top of my Escape from Tarkov videos and my stream, which, if you don't know, guys, I do stream live every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night starting at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can find me down in the description below at twitch.tv/TearFinGaming. Hope to see you guys there. If you ever have any questions, want to just hang out, or even come and play Tarkov with me. Tarkov is what I normally play.
And the goddess.
You know, and like I said, we'll have a Tarkov video out in the next couple of days too, as I have the time and work to make the videos.
Beloved. Dillian.
All right, this is another
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
another kind of quick run through portion here, by the way.
She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. His son is in Helheim.
The bridge to Helheim.
Where are we?
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That bard wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
I will say this one thing I hope they answer is why a Celtic warrior ended up in Helheim.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. The sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Yeah, the whole Svartalfheim being the evil elves is a little bit of an oversimplification, because even like the good elves in Alfheim are not all good. Like realistically,
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
I mean, Norse mythology is kind of similar to the Greeks in that there's no pure good guys or bad guys. They're all kind of dicks in their own way, you know? Well, Tyr's pretty good. You know, god of justice and all. But Odin was a prick. Like, his entire shtick was trying to get out of his destiny. Like, and look what happens to him. He gets eaten.
They call me Druth. Liar.
He's
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend.
Is that, like, I'm always confused with that. Is that like a live action portion? Like, is that a live action recording over the gameplay? Because if so, that's actually pretty cool.
What's hidden in plain sight?
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate. It's near.
if you focus.
Look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
Yeah, so that one actually took me a while the first time I ever did it. But I literally did it earlier today, so I remember it.
It worked.
But yeah, I wonder if that's like an actual live action, or if that's actually like in-engine footage. Like,
Years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy.
Trying to get through this quickly. My goal is in this episode that we can get through the fire god.
We will make the Northmen feel our
But
fury.
there's a lot of like exposition that goes on here, and I don't want to be cutting it off for you guys, but like realistically, I have subtitles on for a reason that you can't actually see all of.
She once tried to make them go away.
Oh well, we'll fix that for the next episode. We'll adjust
What good is that?
that so you can see all the
We are
subtitles.
always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay, but you know that death is near, waiting for you to.
I'm never sure if I'm actually supposed to balance her or not here. Like my gut instinct as a gamer says I should.
It's ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of her life...
All right. Here we go. So we're almost pretty much to where I got earlier today, and a lot quicker.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Ugh. This.
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Yeah. Creepy as hell. Might help if I actually hit the right button.
Remember the world
And we're just gonna die here.
behind you. Watch out. Behind you. Behind you.
Yeah, because you have to die here to get through this section. I don't care for forced death sequences, but this right here is like so. Ugh. It's like as it gets worse as you get in, and just. Ugh. High fidelity corpse. Which is not something you normally get to see.
Of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Well. See, this pisses me off. This right here, when developers do bullshit like this that actually stops anything from happening, like, there's nothing. Like, it doesn't actually change anything.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her.
She carries
Every
around a
defeat,
fucking
the dark
head in a
cloud
bag.
will grow, and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness.
All right, so let's get into the fire god.
Fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which
She's going to die.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast, was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Are you sure?
You're going towards you. You see the fire. Giant. Do it. You won.
do it.
Finish this now.
Yeah.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Yep. So this is about where I got before. Was I opened this gate and then I stopped.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst
So.
the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Yeah. This is definitely a super solid game. It's well constructed.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Okay.
He's down. Finish. There are too many of them.
Boom.
When you see a fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Huh.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to soot.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth said, find your own path.
There's always another way.
You jumped the fuck over the fence!
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. He's waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy. He's waiting. Cert.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all.
Oh, yay, another fucking sacrifice.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
This thing is...
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering.
This is pretty fucked up.
Eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Alright. Hopefully I'm not too far from him. I mean, holy fuck, these like fire sequences are something else, man.
Answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua. Find your own path, like I find mine.
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Did they though, Senua? I'm not gonna lie. This does make me want to go play God of War.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
There we go. So these signs are actually like really cool the way they do them. They definitely require a different way of like thinking about a game. You know, in comparison to... Okay. So we have an X right there. Boom. I knew that was, I knew it was there. It's just a matter of getting that one angled right. I don't think we're gonna get to fight suit tonight. Honestly, guys. But that's fine. We'll get to him later in the week. Okay. Shit, that's right. God, this fucking game, man. I forgot all about this. Fucking terrible, man. Like, if I remember correctly, I have to fight something in here during all this fire and screaming and... Yep. All right. Boom. Yeah.
The world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to a cry.
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Okay, guys, that's where we're going to go ahead and call this episode of my Hellblade Senua Sacrifice Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Please, once again, follow me on Twitch at TearfingGG. You can also find me on all my social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, at TearfingGG, except for Twitch, I'm sorry, is actually Tearfing Gaming for the... Ooh, excuse me, it's Tearfing Gaming for the moment, guys. I hope you see you on all of those. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you guys all next time.